As a brain doctor, I'm shocked. This sleeping position raises stroke risk overnight. Senior health. Imagine waking up one morning only to realize that the very way you've been sleeping for years may have been quietly damaging your health. Shocking, right? Most people believe a good night's rest is always healing. But what if some of your bedtime habits are actually raising your risk of kidney problems, heart strain, and even chronic pain? In today's video, you're going to uncover the surprising truth behind common sleep positions and nighttime routines that could be harming your body more than helping it. And don't worry, this isn't guesswork or myths. Every single piece of information in this video has been carefully fact-checked by health researchers, so you know you're getting accurate, reliable advice you can actually trust. Now here's the part you don't want to miss. Near the end of this video, I'll share a little-known bedtime tip, one simple change that can ease pressure on your kidneys, improve circulation, and leave you waking up with more energy than you felt in years. So stay with me, because what you're about to learn could transform not only how you sleep tonight, but also how healthy you feel tomorrow. Number 1. Sleeping flat on your back with no pillow. Let me ask you this. Do you usually lie flat on your back at night without a pillow? It might feel like a harmless habit, but for seniors, this position can quietly increase the risk of stroke while you sleep. Here's why. When you lie flat with no pillow, your head and neck are in a perfectly horizontal position. That may sound natural, but what actually happens is that blood starts to pool in the head and neck area. Over time, this can raise pressure inside the brain, something doctors call intracranial pressure. For older adults who may already be dealing with high blood pressure, diabetes, or hardened arteries, that extra pressure can make things worse. Instead of blood flowing freely, circulation slows down, and that's not what we want happening overnight. There's also the issue of your airway. Without a pillow to keep your head slightly elevated, the tongue and soft tissues in the throat can fall backward. That often leads to snoring, and in some cases, sleep apnea, short pauses in breathing that reduce oxygen to the brain. Both of these are strongly linked to higher stroke risk. You might think it's just a little snore, but night after night, your brain feels the strain. And let's not forget the neck. Sleeping flat forces your neck into an awkward angle that can pinch or compress the blood vessels that carry oxygen-rich blood to the brain. That tension may not bother you while you're asleep, but over time it can add up to hidden risks you can't see or feel right away. The good news is that this is an easy fix. Simply using a small, supportive pillow to elevate your head by even a few inches can make a big difference. It helps gravity do the work, keeping your blood flowing smoothly, your airways open, and your neck supported. Think of it as giving your brain a safer, healthier night's rest. So, if you've been sleeping flat on your back without a pillow, now's the time to change it. That one simple adjustment could protect your brain, improve your breathing, and give you the peace of mind that you're caring for your health every single night. Number 2. Sleeping face down. Now, let's talk about another position many people fall into without thinking. Sleeping face down. At first, it may feel cozy, like you're hugging the bed and drifting into deep sleep. But here's the truth. For seniors, this position comes with some hidden dangers, especially when it comes to your brain and circulation. When you sleep on your stomach, your neck has to twist sharply to one side so you can breathe. That twist might not seem like a big deal, but think about holding your neck in that same strained angle for 6, 7, or even 8 hours straight. Over time, it compresses the blood vessels that carry oxygen and nutrients to your brain. That reduced blood flow can increase the risk of stroke, dizziness, or even morning headaches that many seniors brush off as just getting older. Sleeping face down also puts pressure on your chest and lungs. With your body weight pressing downward, your breathing becomes shallower. That means less oxygen enters your bloodstream, and ultimately, less oxygen reaches your brain. And we know how vital oxygen is to keeping the brain healthy and protected. There's another problem too: nerve compression. Lying face down with your arms under the pillow or bent beneath you can pinch the nerves in your shoulders and arms. This doesn't just cause tingling or numbness when you wake up, it also disrupts normal blood circulation through the night. Add that to the strain on your neck, and it's a recipe for poor quality rest that leaves you tired instead of refreshed. So what's the healthier option? If you're a natural stomach sleeper, try training yourself to shift toward your side with the help of a body pillow. Placing a pillow under your torso or hips can also ease the urge to roll face down. These small adjustments open up your breathing, protect your neck from long hours of twisting, and keep blood flowing freely to the brain. Your body may be used to sleeping face down, but remember, habits can be changed, and this change could mean better nights, healthier mornings, and lower risks for your brain and heart in the long run. Number 3, sleeping with a heavy blanket over the head. Now, let's look at a habit many people don't even realize is risky: pulling the blanket over your head while you sleep. For some, it feels comforting, like creating a little cocoon of warmth and security. But here's the problem. When you cover your head completely, you're actually cutting off fresh airflow and forcing yourself to breathe in the same stale air all night long. Think about it. With your head under a heavy blanket, oxygen levels inside that tiny space begin to drop, while carbon dioxide levels rise. Breathing in too much carbon dioxide over several hours reduces the amount of oxygen reaching your brain. And oxygen is the brain's lifeline. Without enough, brain cells don't function at their best. Over time, this habit can increase risks of stroke, morning headaches, and even memory fog that you might blame on age, when in fact, it's linked to how you're sleeping. There's also the issue of heat buildup. Heavy blankets trap warmth, and when that heat gets concentrated around the head, body temperature rises. Your brain and nervous system rely on a stable temperature to work properly. If the body overheats during the night, blood pressure and heart rate can shift in ways that put unnecessary stress on the cardiovascular system. For seniors who may already have high blood pressure, that extra strain during sleep can be especially harmful. And let's not forget comfort. Breathing through a blanket means inhaling less fresh, clean air. This often leads to restless tossing, lighter sleep, and even feelings of fatigue when you wake up. Instead of recharging, your brain ends up struggling through the night. The simple solution? Keep your head uncovered and allow fresh air to circulate freely while you sleep. If you like the comfort of a blanket close to your face, choose a lighter one and keep it below your chin, not over your head. You'll still feel warm and secure, but without the hidden risks. A clear airway, steady airflow, and a cool environment all add up to one thing: healthier nights and a lower risk for brain and heart problems. That's a small change with a big payoff for your long-term health. Number 4, sleeping upright in a recliner. Many seniors love their recliner chairs. They're cozy, supportive, and perfect for watching TV or reading. Some even drift off and spend the whole night sleeping upright in the chair. While it may seem harmless, regularly sleeping in a recliner can quietly increase health risks, especially when it comes to circulation and brain health. When you sleep upright, gravity works against your body in a way it doesn't when you lie flat. Blood tends to pool in the legs and lower body, making it harder for the heart to pump blood back up to the brain. Over time, this can reduce circulation and limit the oxygen supply your brain needs while you sleep. That's not just about waking up with tiredness. It can raise the risk of blood clots, stroke, or even fainting episodes in some seniors. Sleeping in a recliner also forces your head and neck into a forward-tilted position. Even if it feels comfortable at first, this angle can strain the blood vessels in your neck that carry oxygen to your brain. It also increases pressure on the spine, which can lead to stiffness, tingling in the arms, or morning headaches. And if you're someone who already deals with arthritis or back pain, this posture can make those issues worse. Another concern is shallow breathing. In a reclined, upright position, the chest and lungs don't expand as fully. That means your breathing can become more restricted and less oxygen enters your bloodstream. Combine that with poor circulation, and the brain gets even less of the fuel it needs for healthy overnight repair. Of course, taking a nap in the recliner now and then isn't dangerous. The real risk comes from making it your main sleeping spot every night. If lying in bed feels uncomfortable, try adjusting your pillow, using a wedge for gentle elevation, or even upgrading your mattress for better support. These small changes allow you to breathe better, keep blood flowing freely, and protect your brain from unnecessary strain. Remember, your sleep posture isn't just about comfort, it's about health. Choosing the right position can mean the difference between waking up refreshed and silently increasing risks you don't even notice. Number 5. Sleeping on the right side with arm under pillow. A lot of people find it comforting to sleep on their side, especially the right side. It feels natural, almost like curling into a safe resting spot. But here's where many seniors unknowingly add risk: sliding an arm under the pillow or even under the head for support. It may feel cozy at first, but spending hours in this position can actually work against your circulation and your brain health. When you tuck your arm beneath the pillow, you're putting direct pressure on the shoulder and arm nerves. This can compress blood vessels, slowing circulation in that arm and hand. You might notice tingling, numbness, or stiffness when you wake up. That's your body warning you that blood flow was restricted for too long. But beyond the discomfort, this habit has deeper consequences. Restricted circulation in the arm means your heart has to work harder, and in some cases, it can affect blood flow back to the brain. Sleeping on the right side for long hours also places the weight of your body on the heart and lungs. While some people tolerate it well, for seniors dealing with heart conditions or breathing issues, this position can subtly stress the cardiovascular system. Combined with the arm under pillow pressure, it's like creating a double challenge for your circulation. There's also the neck factor. Propping the head high with the arm under the pillow often bends the neck at an awkward angle. This puts strain on the arteries that carry oxygen-rich blood to the brain. Over the course of the night, this added strain can reduce the steady blood flow your brain needs, which increases stroke risk in vulnerable seniors. The fix doesn't mean giving up side sleeping altogether. Instead, keep your arms free and supported by your side, or hug a small pillow to your chest for comfort. Choose a properly sized pillow that supports your head and neck without needing your arm as extra padding. These adjustments let you enjoy the comfort of side sleeping without cutting off circulation or straining your neck. Remember, small changes in how you position your body at night can add up to big improvements in your health. Protecting your brain starts with something as simple as letting your arms rest naturally, not pinned beneath your head. Number 6. Frequent tossing and turning. Now let's talk about a sleeping habit that many seniors struggle with: frequent tossing and turning. You may not even realize how often you shift positions through the night until you wake up feeling unrested, stiff, or even anxious. At first glance, it may seem harmless. After all, moving around in your sleep is natural. But when it happens too often, it robs your body and brain of the deep rest they desperately need. Here's why it matters. Each time you toss or turn, your brain is pulled out of the deeper stages of sleep. These are the stages where your body repairs tissue, balances hormones, and most importantly, restores brain health. When you keep waking or shifting, you're stuck in lighter sleep cycles, which means your brain never fully recharges. Over time, this can increase blood pressure, raise stress hormones, and even elevate stroke risk. Frequent movement at night also puts stress on the heart and circulatory system. Every position change requires effort from your muscles, and this tiny burst of activity triggers your heart to work a little harder. For younger people, this may not be a big issue, but for seniors already managing hypertension or heart disease, the strain can build up silently. Tossing and turning is often linked to underlying issues. Maybe your mattress is too firm or too soft, your room is too warm, or you're dealing with sleep apnea without knowing it. Stress, late-night caffeine, or even certain medications can also play a role. The key is not to ignore it. If you notice you're constantly waking, you can break this cycle. Creating a cooler, darker sleep environment, choosing a supportive mattress, and pee in new positions, it's your body's way of saying something isn't right. The good news, practicing a relaxing bedtime routine can calm your body before sleep. For some, placing a pillow behind the back or between the knees reduces the urge to shift so often. By cutting down on tossing and turning, you allow your brain to sink into deeper, healing rest, giving your heart and circulation the break they need. Remember, peaceful sleep isn't just about how long you're in bed. It's about how deeply your body and brain can rest. Reducing constant movement at night is one of the best gifts you can give yourself for better health. Number 7. Sleeping in a tight fetal position. Many people naturally curl up on their side in a fetal position, especially when they're looking for comfort or warmth. It can feel soothing, almost like being wrapped in a protective shell. But when you curl up too tightly, knees pulled to your chest, chin tucked down, arms drawn in, it can quietly create problems for your body and brain health. Here's why. In the tight fetal position, your chest becomes compressed. This makes it harder for your lungs to expand fully with each breath. As a result, less oxygen circulates through your body, and your brain receives less of the steady oxygen supply it needs throughout the night. Over time, this shallow breathing pattern can leave you waking up groggy, foggy, and at higher risk for cardiovascular stress. This position also bends your spine forward in an exaggerated way. While it may feel comfortable at first, hours of staying curled up can strain your back and neck. For seniors with arthritis or degenerative spine issues, that stress can lead to stiffness, pinched nerves, or even reduced blood flow to the brain. When your neck is bent downward for long hours, it can also restrict the carotid arteries, the main pathways delivering blood to your brain. That's a risk no one should ignore. Another hidden problem with the tight fetal position is circulation. When your knees are drawn tightly to your chest, the blood flow in your legs can be restricted. This can cause tingling, numbness, or even leg cramps during the night. And if you already deal with poor circulation or varicose veins, curling up tightly may make those issues worse now. Side sleeping itself isn't bad. In fact, sleeping on your left side is often recommended for better digestion and circulation. The key is to keep it relaxed, not cramped. Instead of curling into a ball, try keeping your legs gently bent with a pillow between your knees. Place another pillow near your chest to support your arms so they don't collapse inward. This keeps your spine aligned, your chest open, and your breathing steady. Your body deserves space to rest, breathe, and recharge. By simply loosening up that fetal curl into a more relaxed side position, you can still enjoy the comfort while protecting your brain, heart, and circulation. Number 8. Sleeping with neck twisted to one side. Have you ever woken up with a stiff neck, a headache, or even dizziness? One of the hidden causes could be the way you position your head while you sleep. Many seniors unknowingly spend hours with their neck twisted to one side, and while it may feel harmless in the moment, it can quietly put your brain and circulation at risk. Here's what happens. When your neck is rotated to the side for long stretches, the blood vessels that run along your spine and through your neck, especially the carotid and vertebral arteries, can become compressed. These vessels are responsible for carrying fresh, oxygen-rich blood to your brain. Restricting them even slightly, night after night, can increase the risk of reduced blood flow, stroke, or chronic headaches. The nerves in the neck are also sensitive. Keeping the head twisted puts constant pressure on those nerves, which can lead to numbness in the arms, tingling in the fingers, or stiffness that lingers throughout the day. Over time, this kind of strain doesn't just affect comfort. It interferes with how well your brain and body communicate. Breathing is another factor. With your head angled sharply, your airway may not stay fully open, leading to shallow breathing or even mild sleep apnea episodes. That means your brain receives less oxygen while you sleep. And instead of waking up refreshed, you may feel foggy, tired, or even lightheaded. The fix is simple but powerful. Keep your neck aligned with your spine. A supportive pillow that cradles your head without letting it fall too far to one side makes a huge difference. If you're a side sleeper, choose a pillow thick enough to fill the space between your shoulder and your ear. If you're a back sleeper, pick one that keeps your head centered, not tilted. These adjustments keep blood vessels open, nerves relaxed, and your airway clear. Remember, your neck is the bridge that delivers life-giving oxygen and nutrients to your brain. By avoiding the twisted position and keeping your head aligned, you're protecting that bridge, and in turn, protecting your brain and overall health. Number 9. Sleeping on the left side for long hours. Sleeping on your side can feel natural and comfortable, and in fact, many health experts recommend side sleeping over lying flat on your back or stomach. But here's something you may not have heard before. Spending long hours every night on your left side can actually create its own set of risks, especially for seniors. When you lie on the left side for too long, the weight of your body presses down on the heart and lungs. For some, this can make breathing slightly harder, especially if you already live with conditions like asthma, COPD, or heart disease. Over time, the pressure can make your heart work harder while you sleep, and instead of resting, your cardiovascular system stays under strain. Another issue is circulation. Sleeping exclusively on the left side can cause fluid to pool in the chest and abdominal area, leading to discomfort, bloating, or even acid reflux. Many people don't connect nighttime heartburn with sleeping position, but staying on the left side for long stretches can make stomach acid creep upward into the throat. That burning sensation not only disturbs your sleep, but can also irritate your esophagus and increase nighttime coughing. Your shoulders and hips also take a hit. Seniors who stick to the left side often wake with pain in the shoulder, hip, or arm pressed against the mattress. This constant pressure can reduce blood flow to those areas, cause numbness, and worsen arthritis pain. And if circulation is disrupted in the arm, it also means your blood isn't moving as efficiently back to your brain. Now, this doesn't mean you should avoid left side sleeping altogether. In fact, short periods on the left side can support digestion and reduce snoring. The key is balance. Try alternating between sides during the night, or use a body pillow to help shift your weight more evenly. If acid reflux is a concern, elevating your upper body slightly can help protect against nighttime burning without putting extra strain on your heart. Remember, variety in your sleep positions is healthy. By avoiding long hours stuck on the left side, you'll give your heart, lungs, and circulation the chance to rest more naturally. and you'll wake up with more energy and comfort each morning. Summary: we've covered some powerful insights today about the simple bedtime habits that could be quietly affecting your kidneys, your heart, and your overall health. Remember, sleep should be the time your body repairs and restores itself, not when hidden damage builds up. By making just a few small adjustments to the way you rest, you can protect your organs, ease stress on your body, and wake up feeling stronger and more refreshed. The key takeaway is this: your nighttime choices matter just as much as your daytime habits. Every little shift, from the position you sleep in, to how long you stay on one side, to creating a kidney-friendly bedtime routine, can add up to big changes over time. If this video gave you even one helpful insight, imagine what consistently applying these habits could do for your health in the long run. So, take action tonight. Protect your kidneys, care for your heart, and give your body the healing rest it deserves. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. If you found value here, be sure to subscribe, like this video, and share it with someone you care about, because health is the greatest gift we can pass on. And as always, don't forget to check with your doctor before making changes to your routine. Until next time, stay healthy, stay strong, and keep taking those small steps that lead to a better tomorrow.